We're back. My computer froze. Now I'm afraid of opening Psi. Because I have no idea. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Chase, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I don't know what happened to Psi. It froze. It froze everything. Aborted works. Yes, recover. Recover. Please recover. Oh, is there something? No. No, it's John Dart. There is nothing I can recover here. Here's a... Yes, crash. Recover. Please recover. Okay. Okay, and recovered well. Whew.
Oh, thank goodness.
God. I freaked out.
We were able to save the abortion.
Yes. So apologies. This never happened. Like sometimes it froze, but you know, it just crashed. Didn't crash my whole computer. But in this case, it crashed my whole computer. So apologies.
Thank
so I had to
you,
reboot.
Russian government. We see you, Putin.
Yes.
We know you're out there.
See you, Vlad. But thanks for sticking around, people. Everyone.
I know you're angry at me for talking to Ukrainian women online, but get over it, Vlad.
So yes, what was I saying exactly? I forgot. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It was probably a Japanese worm that I have in the computer that decided that it was not. It was time to stop.
That's what Cheese and Jake said. They thought the Japanese government got involved.
Yeah. I would have thought so if I were in Japan. I would really think so in Japan because when I was privacy.
Nah, it's not North Korea.
I mean,
no, I know people that went to North Korea. Like I was listening to interviews, and they would talk about like they would show up on planes and they would get escorted to the hotels, and their phone lines were tapped. So like they would just call home to their wife, and people would be listening to make sure they're not saying anything ill about the North Korean government.
Jeez, what if they do? Well, you wouldn't hear about them anymore.
You might disappear during the night.
Man, or China, yeah, probably. Like the.
It was pretty.
Yeah.
It was pretty brutal. Like, so they had like a woman who I guess was secretly like a representative from the government, but she's like their escort around the city, right? And like she would get them together, and like when she got them in a room, she would go up and tell them, because they're all Americans, and she's like, just so you know, it is illegal to grape our women in this country. Because okay. I guess that's like a stereotype, like Americans are all savages, and if you bring them to your country, they will raise carnage on your women and commit lots of crimes and what.
I guess. The Vice documentary on North Korea? No, I don't think I've. Well, you can technically travel there. I don't know if you should, but you can. If you don't care about your life, go. I don't think I would. Personally, it doesn't really entice me. The idea of going there does not really ring a pleasurable bell. Doesn't ring well.
I think I would do it. I would make a good impression.
Really?
Imagine I show up and I'm like wearing an American flag t-shirt and I have a hat that says North Korea sucks or something. And I'm just walking around Pyongyang.
Oh, thank you, Stream Elements, for noticing that.
Wow, you're live.
I'm live. Yes, also I'm missing my 2 users. That's me and me, which I'm going to add just for consistency's sake. Consistency's sake. Anything else weird happened, right? I wonder what happened. What happened? What am I seeing? Oh, I'm seeing the previous one. This is the current one, yes. And this is the current one, yes. Nice. Okies. think I would travel there just to be put in their spies in potential list. I don't know if I would like that. I had experience of being put in like behind doors in a country, and that's Canada, and I don't want to try again. Honestly, it was not even a prison. It was some sort of illegal immigrant detention center. Although it was not illegal. I had a Nesta or ETA, I think it was called.
Oh, this is when you got detained at Canada, like
yes.
the border, right?
So
what a great story.
Yes. Not gonna go to Canada again. Sorry, Canadian friends. You're not my friends.
Canadians are so nice, unless you're crossing the border.
Yeah, well, I can't go. If I go, they're gonna do the same thing, they said, for 15 years. So whatever. I don't care. I'm not gonna go. You lost one precious tourist. Go to hell, Canadians. Or go to hell, Ambitious or Basius, whatever your name is. Huh? Why? You can go to hell. Stupid officer that did that. What?
Don't you remember the Queen died? They're still in mourning.
What?
The Queen of England.
So the Canadians are mourning now?
Well, they still got a queen. His name is Justin Trudeau, but...
You mean Justine? Justine.
I saw that he's getting divorced from his wife.
Oh. He's gonna marry a guy now? It looks like he could. In truth, as an American, you would most likely be safe unless you lack common sense. Most people lack common sense anyway. Unless you're good at basketball, you probably shouldn't go there. Why? If you're good at basketball, they're gonna detain you and make you... They're gonna have some kind of horrible plastic surgery on you to make you look like them, and then make you play for their team. Otherwise, they would keep losing since they're short. I'm pretty sure they're genetically engineering their players anyway. The ones who did not kill yet. Did they not kill someone from their like soccer team or something?
Her boyfriend wasn't satisfying her, so they're divorcing. Well, maybe her boyfriend was satisfying her, and that's why they're divorcing.
Was there an actual reason for that? For me being detained in Canada? No. No reason. They did not like that I was there and I only had $800 Canadian in cash. And I wanted to stay 2 months. And I just wanted to, you know, enjoy Toronto and just go around Niagara Falls and to the museums. They did not like that. I said, but I got credit cards. And whose money is this? Well, you know, I got it from my parents. Which was not true. I probably should have not lied. I didn't tell them I was a freelancer. Because I did not go there to work, you know, to stay there. So I'm like, whatever, it's a vacation. What the hell do you care? What I do for, you know, for a living. And they did not like it. So they said, oh, I think your story is appalling. Like, get the fuck out of here. And so I'm not gonna let you in. So they took me, they handcuffed me, they took everything I had, my phones, they broke my laptop, and because they dropped it. And they handcuffed me, they dragged me out of the airport, they put me on one of those trucks with bars, I don't know what you call them, I forgot. And they shipped me to the detention center. They put me in a cell for about an hour and a half. Then they frisked me again. They took my clothes and they had me shower and they sent me to my cell for a day. About 16 hours, something like that. Through the night. So that's a possibility if you go to Canada. So at least through airways. Not pleasant.
And that's the Nemo was in jail story. I love it.
How nice, right? That's the gist of it. It's much worse than that. It's much worse. The guy I was in cell. It's not exactly a cell. It was a sort of cell, but it was more of a room. It was a bad room, but he was there because he had sexually assaulted a woman.
Oh.
And he tried to explain to me why that was not true because she was, you know, it was consensual. Like, sure, man. Why is your arm completely broken. Like, I don't want to know. Oh, they also stole my money when I was there. The money I had for calling. So, whatever. And there was an Indian guard. I know it sounds like a movie, but that's true. There was an Indian guard. I could not sleep, obviously, so I kept going, walking around. I was allowed to go. Basically, you could go outside to the corridor. You were not supposed to stay inside all the time. And they saw me. Like, I was not a criminal. And this guy was like, "What the hell are you doing here? Like, you make no sense here." I remember there were a bunch of I think they were Chinese or Korean or North Korean. Wait, what did he say? Oh, good night. Yeah, have a good night. Yeah, thanks for being here. We're gonna have another maybe 5 minutes. Apologies for the interruption. But yeah, there was like a gang of, well, many gangs actually. There were like Hispanic people with a lot of tattoos. They were always, staying on their own. Some of them were actually pretty nice. But I think there was a guy who was too nice. He was probably a serial killer or something. Because he was too nice. He was like, why would he stay there? I don't remember his story, but I talked with a lot of people that day. I certainly learned a lot about criminals and why people, get detained.
You find out why they're there, and you have to give them your explanation for why you're there.
Yeah. Oh, I did. I sure got a lot of like, you should not be here. Obviously, I should not be here, but whatever. Yeah, but everyone there was there illegally. Like, no one was a tourist who was unjustly detained. I was literally just a tourist, man. So
I would have lied about the reason why I was there.
Yeah, I actually killed the woman. No, I would have been in jail if so. It was a detention center for immigration.
Some guy tried to light my house on fire and kill my kids, so I went out and shot him. That's why I'm in here.
Shot is not enough. Yeah, right.
No, nobody would mess with you if you killed someone because of your child.
Probably. Right into my brethren, I see. New Travel to Canada was basically an Italian version of the Shawshank Redemption. I didn't watch that movie yet. What are you in here for?
Sexual assault. Robbery and sexual assault. I stepped into an airport in Canada.
Yeah. I didn't tell them I have a job. Like, why would they? I didn't think it was so important. Obviously, once I said so, I'm like, well, I'm not going to tell them now. Because they will think I'm gonna, they might have got that. I don't know.
I murdered 30 people. What did you do? I jaywalked.
I didn't pay my taxes. That's actually
my $30 parking slip.
Did I ever tell you that happened
to me?
Yeah. It happened.
When I was in college, I parked my car in one of the parking lots, and I guess I was slightly over the line where the parking spots are demarcated, and so I came back to my car, and they gave me like a $30 ticket for it. Mm-hmm. I told them I hope your house burns down.
Can you actually be charged for insult if you say something like that to a cop?
No,
because I think you can
Depends
hear.
on what you say, though.
You can hear, I think.
If you threaten them, potentially, but if you just say that, your mother's a whore or something, no.
I think you can hear. There's something like that I heard. No, I'm not exactly sure why, but I heard something. Okay.
It depends on.
Mm-hmm.
It depends to what extent you're being belligerent. Like, if they feel that you're being overly aggressive, they might do something about it. But if you're just like, talking, that's free speech.
How do you call? Okay, is there an English word for when there is an important person and you're being disrespectful to that person? Like outrageous, right? Something like outrageous. Is there a word for that, like a noun instead of an adjective? Outrageous. Because that's what it is. Basically, outrageous behavior against public official is the. But outrageous can be like, not probably not to the extent of outrageous, but something more like, well, you offended me, right? That's offensive, so I'm gonna sue you or something.
That's probably close to something like irreverence.
Yes.
You're not giving the proper respect to somebody.
Yes.
In that way.
Yeah.
Like you're not recognizing authority or something.
Yeah, basically insult to authority. So whatever. Your cellmate just be like Canada? Yeah. All right. Anyway, I think I'm gonna stop here. Pretty good. I'm glad we didn't lose the progress. I don't know what happened to the previous recording though. Oh. Man, that probably.
Is it gone?
I think it's gone. It's okay. I've got a lot of videos. That is. It's since the beginning. Or did I stop it? I might have stopped it after a while. Let me see if I stopped. I'm curious. Videos. Let me see. So today's 29. No, it's here, but it's corrupted. How much is it? 0 bytes. Shit. It's 0 bytes.
Disorderly conduct. Disorderly conduct is more like.
It's a little more.
It's like when you're drunk in public, or you disturb the peace, or loitering, that kind of stuff. It's not really what you say.
So unfortunately, no. There's no video. It's 0 bytes. So I lost all the video about this. That's unfortunate. I might still publish it with the a little skip of the grayscale part. That sucks, but it happens. I think it's looking good so far. I like it. Still need some work on this. We are going to continue on this tomorrow. So everybody, thanks for listening to my rant about Japan and about Canada. Don't go to Canada. Do not support their economy. Look, I have nothing against Canadians, but their immigration really sucks. There was no reason why I should have gotten arrested. No reason. Also, if you don't want to let me in, you don't have to handcuff me. Jesus, why do you have to do that? And put me on one of those trucks.
There's a reason why we call Canada just northern Mexico.
Really, do you?
Sorry if there's any Canadians here.
Anyway, all right. So we will be back tomorrow with more fun. I hope you look forward to that. Have a good day, afternoon, morning, whatever time it is at your place, and take good care of yourself.